Hello everyone. Today I'm not going to discuss any topic, but yes, today what I am going to discuss is rather more important. Why it is important? Because we can easily understand the concept, we can even learn them before the exams. But really, what happens at the moment of exams, we are not able to deliver what we have learned or what we have understood. So in today's class, I'm going to discuss about how to get maximum marks in exams. Or the other way around, we can even say that, how to write a best answer. First of all, read your question thoroughly, go for it for at least 4 or 5 times, understand what has been asked, frame your answer, and then start writing. So, the first very important part is the introduction. Always introduce your answer or whatever the topic is being asked in few lines or in short paragraphs. You can even introduce your answer or your topic with a definition or a quotation. Next important point is the body of the answer. Now, after writing your introduction, the main part of the answer is your body. Here you are going to tell whatever you have learned about that topic and what has been particularly asked in the question. So you just have to cut short of whatever you have learned and then just pen it down. So in the body of the answer, use headings, subheadings, write the body of the answer in small paragraphs. You can use bullet points also. You can use different symbols actually in the form of headings. Here, another important thing is that according to the question, you can depict your answer diagrammatically also. You can use graphs, you can use bar diagrams or flow charts or simple diagrams through which you are able to portray your answer. This actually enhances your presentation. Next comes your conclusion. This is another important part. This is also very important because it has to sum up whatever you have written before in the answer. So here also it becomes important that you conclude your answer either in few lines or in small paragraph, or you can even conclude your answer with a definition or with the quotation. You can even end up with a question being raised. Okay, now if we move further, just remember there are few things which we as a students have seen others doing it or we ourselves have done a lot of time. So these things are important in the context that if you do these things, then your marks are being deducted and it doesn't leave a good impression on the examiner. So, in an answer booklet, never make double margins on the left or the right side of the paper. Never do that because the booklet you are getting already have a margin on the left side. If it doesn't have, then you can frame it, but do not make it on the right side also, just to shorten the length of the page so that you are able to fill more pages. That doesn't make any sense. Second is never leave lines in between the written lines also. Okay, this is another tactic we as a students use it many a times just to increase the number of pages we have written, but that doesn't make any sense and you're not going to get any extra marks or more marks for it. And the last one is not the least one, never write to fill the answer sheets. Rather frame your answer properly and choose the words accordingly what has been asked and then portray your answer. Now in this slide, a very important topic is being discussed, and that is many a times it happens that one or two questions may be coming out of the syllabus as per our knowledge actually, because there is nothing out of syllabus actually, everything comes from the syllabus. It's just that we haven't been so prompt in studying or learning our subject material. So in that condition, if you are not able to write the answer for any particular question which you haven't studied or you do not know anything about it, in that condition, simply had a vision of the topic that is being asked and just ask few questions related to that topic to yourself, like what, how, why, when, where, whom. These questions would really help you to frame the answer and you would be able to write in it. In place of leaving the question just like that, portray it, frame it, have a thought over it, and write your answer. The very first class of mine when I have started my channel, I have discussed this topic. So go through that class. You would be able to know that how these few questions really help to frame the answer. Like in this slide, there are few questions which comes to our mind, that what is social work, why it is needed, how it is actually being provided to the people, to whom it is being provided, and when it is being provided. So these questions always help you to write the answer about any topic, especially the ones which you do not know and you are supposed to write in the exam. So go through that video, you will be able to know the concept much more. Now in this slide, there are few points. There could be more according to you. Like, first thing that is very important, the presentation should be neat and clean. The way you are writing your answers in the answer sheet should be neat and clean. It should be readable. And if you really have a good handwriting, it's like an icing on the cake. Second thing is that you can always use two color pens like blue or black. It makes your presentation beautiful. You can highlight the headings and subheadings. You can underline the important words, the sentences or the definitions. And if you can really portray your answers through diagrams, through bars, through charts, then it is really commendable thing. And this shows that the concept is very much clear to you, and instead of words you can really present your answer through the diagram. Diagrams are much more clear and they depict everything about the concept, so you can always use them. In this slide, there is one simple sample answer which I have written for you. You can go through it, read it, try to understand. See the way I have written. I have started with a quotation given by Gandhiji. Then I have written in small paragraphs. Next, I have given the definition of the social work. And the next page, I have given the characteristics of it. Then again, I have written something in the bullet points, and then comes the conclusion. This is a very simple method of writing your answer, but it is really very much graceful, beautiful, and it is pleasing to the eyes of the examiner. So these things really matters a lot, and you can really achieve wonderful marks in your exam, the highest ones. And for other sample answers, you can refer to the following classes or the videos, and they are particularly on two topics. They are the role of medical social worker and the role of school social worker. In these two videos, you would be able to see how well I have managed to write the answer related to the topic, and you can find all the headings and subheadings in it and the bullet points, and according to the marks of the question you can easily elaborate them. If it is for 2 marks, you can write in that way. If it for 10 marks, go on discussing the points, to write the quotations, whatever the definitions you have, the diagrams you can portray in it, and everything related to that. Last but not the least, thanks for watching, and just subscribe my channel, share to all other students of your age and the others who really want to study the subject social work. And it is because knowledge shared is knowledge enhanced. I think I would have made myself clear through this small presentation. The points are very simple. It's just that You have to use them while writing your answers, and you can fetch really wonderful marks in your exam, the maximum ones even. So keep watching my channel, subscribe to it. By the time, do take care of yourself and of the nature around. Thank you.